Yesterday, Nintendo dropped a new demo for Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, as well as preview footage and previews from the press, and I have beaten the demo 3 times now. Let's talk about it. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Botox Media. Today, we're going to be talking about giving my first impressions review of the Kirby and the Forgotten Land demo that Nintendo dropped yesterday on the 5th anniversary of the Nintendo Switch. I didn't do a video about that because I figure I've already said what I need to say about the Switch and its anniversary and how good it's doing right now, so I figured I didn't need to do another Switch type video. But I want to talk about this Kirby demo because I reacted to the trailer they released back in January for this game, and I was very positive. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I'm not a huge Kirby fan. Star Allies, I think, is incredibly mid to bad, and, you know, I haven't played the 3DS ones. I liked Rainbow Curse, I like Epic Yarn, but for the most part, Kirby as a franchise has never really appealed to me. When they announced this game back in September of 2021, right, I was very interested at the prospect of a 3D Kirby game. A Kirby game that is kind of taking in some nods from Odyssey and just more 3D platforming in general. We have never seen a 3D Kirby game before quite like this, except for, what is it, Kirby Blast on the 3DS eShop. Man, they did it. So the demo's pretty limited, well, in the grand scheme of things. It's honestly a pretty nice demo. It's like probably 30 to 40 minutes. I've beaten it 3 times now. Once for my first playthrough, then again on my second playthrough to try out the upgraded abilities, because they let you upgrade them after that, or they are upgraded after that, I should say. And then a 3rd time playing co-op as Waddle Dee with my girlfriend. Man, this game's really good. I'm really excited. I will say, okay, let me get my one major negative thing out of the way. And it's not even necessarily negative. It's just something I wasn't expecting. And maybe I could have gleaned this from the trailers if I paid a little bit more attention. There's no exploration. When at the promise of a 3D Kirby game, I was like, oh, we're gonna be able to explore, and there's gonna be some hidden collectibles. And there are collectibles. We have the gachapons, which are great. I cannot wait to collect those, like crack. That's gonna be fun. And then we have the red petals, the red flowers. There are 5 in each level, I'm guessing. But they're not really hidden. There's no secret paths you have to go in, really. If I had to compare this, you know, everybody's saying oh, this is kind of like the Odyssey of Kirby games. This is more like 3D world, I would say, in terms of level design. It's just very straightforward level design, which is fine. That's why I said it's not really a negative. It's just not what I was personally expecting from this game. It is a very linear game, but that's fine. It's a Kirby game. It is not meant to be a stressful, okay, you got to figure out where to go and everything. It's just a straightforward Kirby game. And maybe the other levels will kind of expand upon it. This was just the first level, I'm assuming, what will be in the first level in the full game. So I think it was a pretty good taste of that. And yeah, man, it's pretty straightforward. It's 3D Kirby. It's when you think of what 3D Kirby should have been for the past 20 years, this is what that is. I'm just surprised by the overall production value too. I mean, listen, I know people love Planet Robobot as well. I mean, people like Kirby games, typically speaking. Star Allies, I think, is probably the most divisive one among the community. This is easily the most high-budget game they've ever made. This is the highest production value. It just feels like a higher caliber game. Not necessarily just because it's 3D. The graphics look better, the music's better. I don't know if it's an orchestral soundtrack. It kind of sounds like it to me, but I'm no expert. Just the production value across the board seems much higher for this game. Let's talk about the copy abilities in this. So we have the sword, which is, well, I love when you upgrade it. It becomes a great sword. It's just a huge sword. Kirby's wearing some Viking gear. Awesome. Freaking awesome. The sword's fun. Then you have the, the chakrams. I don't know, little ninja, I don't even know what you would call them. It's not ninja. When I saw it, I was like, oh, it's Metal Man from Mega Man. I think his name is Sir Kibble. The one, I think so. You know the one I'm talking about, the little throwy thing that you can hold and it spins. That one's really fun. The bombs, my girlfriend was having a blast with, because when you upgrade it, if you throw them around, they connect with these little wires. Not physical wires, but they're connected or whatever. And then when you blow them up, they all blow up. So the bombs are really cool. You do get to use the ice ability for the final level, the final boss, the monkey. And the ice is cool, especially once you upgrade it. Once again, similar theme with all these. Once you upgrade them, they're really fun. Once you upgrade it, you can create little snowmen and kind of kick them around, and it's just a lot of fun. This game oozes charm. There's emotes on all directions of the D-pad. You can have Kirby and Waddle Dee just kind of sit down on a little step and just look at each other. Kirby is the game that... It's cute. It's the game that's cute, man, and they really nailed it in this. Maybe I should go back and try Star Allies again now, honestly, with my girlfriend. Maybe playing it co-op will make that a different experience, because I played it solo, and maybe that's why I didn't like it. But, man, I mean, we just had a blast playing this game, man. I cannot wait for the full release. And then, of course, I cannot go throughout this video without mentioning the Mouthful Mode. So this is something that I thought would be more of a gimmick, or more akin to an Odyssey capture, even though Kirby already had, like, abilities like that. Not what I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting this to be more scarce, like one per level, you know. That's when you get it. This like one level is like one world is like has a theme around the cone, or like one level is about the car. No, they throw them all in at once, which is really great. And they're also like not necessary, which I like. There's one, you only have to use the cone, I think, at any point throughout the entire demo to like burst a pipe to get to the turtle guy up top. That was cool too. You like avoiding him while he's snapping his neck at you. So yeah, the Mouthful Mode stuff is cool. I love the vending machine one. And then I noticed this, if you're playing co-op, I don't know if it was like this in single player. I didn't pay attention. When you're playing co-op though, you can shoot out the sodas, and then your co-op partner can like eat them or consume them for health, which is really cool. What else? Well, of course, is the car. When you're playing co-op with the car, the Waddle Dee just kind of sits on there, which is kind of lame on the one hand, but on the other hand, usually the person in the Waddle Dee seat is the person that's not going to be as familiar with games. Maybe I'm stereotyping. I was playing as Waddle Dee in this case. But yeah, I just hope if the game is just this on a much bigger scale in terms of content and scope, perfect, man. I'm really excited now. Like I said at the top of the video, not the biggest Kirby fan. I think they have, personally, just from this demo, nailed it. I just need to see it extended times 20, you know? This needs to be at least a 10-hour game, maybe 15 hours of just pure fun, creative levels, creative design, creative Mouthful modes. I don't know, I guess they released like a new trailer, which I have not watched. I think I may have watched it though, technically, because after you beat the demo, they show you some new stuff. There's some stuff in that is really exciting. Of course, we already saw the fishing and the little game, cooking mini game, or not cooking, but like you're like serving up the mega tomatoes or whatever. They showed the blacksmith Waddle Dee. I love him. What else is there? They showed, well, of course, they showed the Gachapon, which we already knew about, but then they showed some more levels. They show, like, the sand level. They show the, I think we saw the level where Kirby's, like, a little kite, like, flying through hoops. That one's pretty cool. They showed one where he's, like, at, like, oh, this one really had me really excited. There's a roller coaster level where you are a roller coaster. That's going to be sick. Maybe not for two-player, because the Waddle Dee, I assume, will just be sitting on the back. And, correct me, let me know in the comments down below, guys. Can you play as the blue thing? Because it kind of got that vibe from the trailer, because there's one picture where like all three of them are together. I forget his name. It's like Elfilin or whatever the hell. I hope the second player has more options, and I also hope this game is online. I know it's probably not going to be. If it was going to be online, we'd probably know by now. But yeah, I just wanted to give some thoughts on this Kirby demo. I thought it was really, really good. Let me know what you guys thought of it down in the comments below. I know this is a shorter video, but that's fine. They don't need to all be 10 minutes plus. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it, and I'll probably be doing more content on the game when it comes out. I'll probably do a full review, as well as maybe some streams. Maybe, we'll see. I'm very excited, though, to 100% this beast of a game. I mean, I saw someone tweet this. This could maybe be the first Kirby game that's, like, actually kind of a GOTY contender. Obviously, we already have our GOTY. It ain't no secret Elden Ring's gonna win, even if God of War comes out, even if Zelda comes out. Elden Ring's GOTY. It doesn't matter at this point. But it's still fun to think that a Kirby game could potentially be a contender for Game of the Year 2022. Anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Let me know what you guys think of the game down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please, of course, please share it around, subscribe, like it, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter at BotoxMedia. Join my Discord. A link to that is down in the description if you want to talk about this game, as well as some other video game stuff or whatever you want to talk about. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.